Good afternoon.
Afternoon, Nick. Nick, right here in front. I know you early in the week, Sunday night, you said obviously your goal was to keep the team together and get them to focus on the job at hand. And just make sure things flowed smoothly. Has everything gone the way you thought? It was a little easier, maybe a little harder.
The first day was a little tough, obviously. New voice. They've heard a certain voice for most of the year, and so the first day was tough. But we had 2 good days after that, and I think the guys understand this moment. I mean, this time of year it's about moments, and I think we got guys on our team who are ready for the moment, and we just got to go out tomorrow and we got to prove it.
How much have you relied on Darius's leadership the last couple of days, and what has he meant to this program?
Well, he's been huge. I mean, obviously, when the first day when I talked to the media back in Baton Rouge, I told him I asked Darius to be my fullback, and go in and talk with the team. And he's the one person who was here the last time LSU was in this situation as a freshman. When Coach Wade wasn't coaching the team, and so he understands the pressure and the media and the expectations associated with it, and they were very successful. So I asked him to go out and be my fullback. I'm slow, but I asked him to open up the hole, and I can go in and try to put us in a position to be successful. And Darius has done a great job this week, making them understand what's in front of us. Not forgetting that this is still an NCAA tournament, and no one in that room, players, managers, coaches, don't deserve to be there. We were all part of this year, and they deserve to go out tomorrow and have a chance to win.
What's special about the bond of this team and how they always perform when overcoming adversity?
They've been unbelievable, to be honest with you. I mean, I told them the day after practice today, I told them, the most important thing for us is that we have both feet in the boat. Now, I can't promise them if it's going to be a cruise ship smooth or a little rowboat in the middle of a swamp, rocky. But we need all feet in. We need everyone's both feet in the boat, and if we do that, we're going to be together. And we can get through anything if both feet are in, if we have everybody's feet together, locked in with one objective, which is to go out. And with that, whatever happens on the game, which is going to be some adversity. It's going to be a 6-0 run. It's going to be one way or the other. We hope to have the lead with 6 minutes to go, and we get into what we practice, the 6-minute game, and stay together and believe in each other and love each other, and we'll have a chance. And again, like I said, young men are resilient. This is basketball. There's a lot more going on in the world than this. I mean, a lot of tougher things with social media, a lot of things going on in other countries that are a lot tougher than this. And I made those guys understand this is a great opportunity. It's a shining moment, and they need to step into that light and be themselves.
Steve McGarvey, Associated Press. I'm just wondering, the fact you've been a head coach for several years before this, how much has that kind of helped in kind of adjusting to this role, or is there a similarity in that regard?
Well, I mean, it's a new voice, but again, like I said, I spent half my career as a head coach, so how to talk, how to plan, how to direct, and the system we use is a system that we use. It's a family system. When the coach was with us, we're together. A couple of adjustments, but it's something I'm familiar with, and we won't make a lot of changes. Obviously, we'll make some slight adjustments, but it's something I was familiar with. And again, I didn't think I would be a head coach again. I was content with being an assistant in my career, but God sometimes has different plans for you, and in this moment, this is what we can control this week. I told the team we can control this week. Next week, you're gonna have a lot of guys looking for jobs, or playing for auditioning for new coaches. You're gonna have coaches looking for jobs. This week we can control. We can control what happens this week, And we're going to live in this week and live in this moment and control what we can.
Kevin, Jared Paul Joseph, Fox 44 in Baton Rouge. You talked about already how you've been a head coach before, but first time head coach for a SEC school and the face of a school heading into the NCAA tournament. How do you think you've handled this, and what newness do these experiences bring to you?
Well, I don't know how I've handled it. I mean, you have to, you guys got to be the judge of that, and tomorrow we'll see. I mean, my only goal, I haven't really thought about wins and losses yet because I have 3 sons, and 2 of my sons are close to their age, and so the first thing I had to think of like a father. What are they going through? What are they thinking? How are they feeling? I had to talk to parents. I had to make sure that they knew I had their sons back. That was the first thing, to be a father for a couple of days and make sure that they understand that we're in this together. We're going to get through this. This too shall pass. That was my first goal. Today, we worked on thinking about winning basketball games. So I'm not judging myself on if we win or lose. We have the players to win. We have the talent to win. I want to make sure these guys come through and with their spirits high, and that they can rebound on the other side. If that happens, I'll sleep at night. I've had a wonderful career, and so that's all I'm going to do in this moment right now.
Kevin Baptiste, WAFB TV. As far as Iowa State goes, what's going to be the key to containing their 2 guards, Brockington and Hunter?
Well, a lot of times coaching goes out the window. I watched some exciting games last night in the first round, Notre Dame game, and it comes down to players. At the end of the day, you can draw up whatever you want. Players are going to win. A lot of times when you talk about shining moments, they're pictures of players who made big plays. We're going to have some players make some big plays tomorrow, and a lot of times it comes down to the Jimmys and Joes, and their Jimmys and Joe, Hunter and Brockton are good. So we're going to have to contain them. We're going to have to make them uncomfortable. We're going to have to make someone else beat us. And we worked on that today, and our Jimmys and Joes are going to have to step up. We have guys that are good as well. We have some really good players, and I'm expecting Eason and Days and Pinson and Murray to have great days, so we'll see what happens. We'll put our guys against their guys, and we're going to see what happens.
Kevin, Sheldon Mickles at the Advocate in Baton Rouge. The players were talking a little bit about the T-shirts, LSU Against the World and LSU versus everybody. How big are you on the motivational one? Did you have to use a lot of that this week to try to get them prepared? And also, did they have to dig the T-shirts out of their locker, or you got some new ones made?
No, we didn't dig any T-shirts out the locker. Right now, I really feel that the best way to win in situations like this is to bring everybody who is in your corner. And the people, like I said to someone the other day, I spent 3 years walking through my building, saying hi to the concierge and walking in, and hey, I spent 2 days stopping and having to talk to everybody, and because people love LSU. So, I'm not sure if it's us against the world. It's, we're gonna play for those 3 letters on the front of our jerseys. We're gonna play for the people who stopped us in the hallway and say good luck. We're gonna play for the boosters and the parents and the fan in 104. We're gonna play for the people who've told these kids, we believe in you. Good luck. That's what we're playing for. We're playing for what's on our chest. We're playing for LSU. So I'm not sure if that answers your question, Sheldon, but and a lot of people have supported these young men, and I can't control the situation they're in. But I know that a lot of people have supported us, especially the LSU fan base, which has been unbelievable that they have supported us, and because obviously it's a different person leading right now. And I was expecting, oh my God, who is this dude? Who is this guy? I'm not Will Wade. I'm Kevin Nickelberry, and I can only be myself. And that's what I'm going to be all week. I'm going to be that person for these guys, for LSU.
Coach, Koki Riley from the Daily Advertiser. I was curious as to, did I cut off? Okay. Coach, Koki Riley from the Daily Advertiser down here. Coach, I was curious as to what your leadership style is.
The first 15 years of my career as a head coach, as an assistant and a head coach, I lived with every possession. I was a fire brimstone type of guy. You know, I lived in every possession. The last years of my years coaching and my 3 years here as an assistant, you know, I'm the rah-rah guy. I'm the guy who gets some guys going. I'm the guy in the huddle first to make sure they understand we'll make it. We're going to win this game. So, you know, it's going to probably be a lot different look. I mean, I'm more of a, hey, we got this type of guy. You know, I'm not, you know, I may be the first one out there running on the court, chest bumping some goodbye. I'm not going to change giving everybody my personal handshake that I do before every game. I'm not going to change my role to them because I think that's too much for them. You know, I'm going to still be who I am. I'm going to be myself. You know, just different is I'll be calling the plays or I'll be calling the defenses. That's all that's going to change.
Kevin, Billy Witz from the New York Times. When you took this job, the investigation was already going on into to LSU. The stories had been out about Will Wade making the strong-ass offer. Did you have any trepidation about jumping into a situation like that as an assistant coach?
Again, I don't know if that helps these young men tomorrow. I mean, we could talk about that next week within the future. I mean, I don't want to talk about anything regarding the investigation or anything like that. Again, you know, I came here to help a friend, be a mentor, to help them through a tough situation, as we've all probably done in our lives. And unfortunately, what's happened has happened. And I can't, you know, they can't look back and I can't look back. All I can do is look forward to tomorrow.
Last one.
John Steppe from the Cedar Rapids Gazette. What challenges do you expect Iowa State to pose for you on the defensive side of the ball?
Well, they do an unbelievable job of team guarding. They load to the basketball. They from a terminology standpoint, they love the ice, keep you on one side of the floor. We're going to have to move the basketball a little bit more tomorrow. You know, we tend to play more isolation basketball in the past, but we probably going to have to, they're not going to let us do that as much. We're going to have to move the basketball. We have to move bodies and move the ball and let the ball find shots tomorrow, you know, for a team that, they don't get as many steals as we do, but they get as many stops as we do. So we're going to have to definitely have our best game of offense tomorrow to beat Iowa State.
Coach, thank you. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
A reminder that a recording of this press conference is available in the NCAA Digital Hub, ncaa.veritone.com.